We're so happy to have all of you here, ladies and gentlemen, students and guests from all over Turkey and all around the world to see us crown the best, the winner of our competition. This competition has been very special for a lot of reasons. First of all, clearly we're doing it in a format much different than we usually would. This is obviously because of the pandemic circumstances that has affected all of our lives and obviously our education system as well. The main reason that we wanted this opportunity to come together actually started a month ago when unfortunately we had to cancel our Model United Nations conference for Bahçeşehir schools due to the pandemic. Because of that, we decided to reschedule an event that could be handled over Zoom and over the internet. And that's how we arrived at the Bahçeşehir English speaking tournament, an opportunity for all of our 9th and 10th grade students all over Turkey to enter into a competition to demonstrate their speaking abilities in English and also to have a friendly competition with their friends. Now, tonight we're ready to announce the winners, the top 3. And in order to decide on those winners, we had a very difficult process as a jury. The 6 jury members are here right now, and I'd like to start by introducing each of them. First, Dr. Sinem Batan Arturan, president of Bay Atlantic University in Washington, D.C.
Hi, everyone. Good morning from Washington, D.C. Should I briefly introduce myself?
Sure.
Okay, sorry, I missed that part of the introduction, so that's why I couldn't be sure. I congratulate all of the finalists. That was one of the most difficult tasks I was given, to make a judgment about who would be the best, because I think all of you are the best. And thank you very much for the lovely presentations you prepared and shared with us. And let's see who made it a bit better, slightly better than the others.
Thank you so much, Dr. Batan Arturan. The next jury member we'd like to introduce is Director of the United Nations Training Center, Sifal Istanbul, Dr. Ahmet Aydemir.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Matthew. This is a very important event, and I would like to thank, first of all, Bahçeşehir College and all the students for their great work in terms of understanding the effects of COVID-19 on the Sustainable Development Goals and how it will affect our future. I wish everyone good luck. They were all great, but as Sinem Hoca mentioned, we had to choose. So I'm also waiting eagerly to see who won. So I wish everyone a good luck and a good day.
Thank you so much, Dr. Aydemir. Next up, our juror from our sponsor and our guest, Duru ELT and National Geographic Learning, we have Mr. Erol Artun.
Thank you very much. It's a great honor to be part of this amazing event. First of all, what happened and still happening is we're still trying to figure out and trying to understand, but making this kind of an event is a really important thing so that our youth actually showing how much they can take care of the future. So it's an amazing opportunity for us to be part of this. And I wish good luck to everyone who participated.
Thank you, Mr. Artun. Next up, we have Bahçeşehir College's own high school academic coordinator, Mr. Abdul Wahab Ushuk.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us this evening. I feel really honored and privileged to be a part of the jury. We had a very difficult time deciding on the winner. I wish good luck to everybody, to all the participants, and enjoy it. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you. And finally, we have our national coordinator, national department head for high school English, Ms. Dilek Kara.
Hello, everyone. It's very nice to see all of you here. First, I would like to say I'm very proud of all of the students. They are really great. And I feel with joy when I see these teenagers being very mindful. Thank you for your cooperation and participation. I wish you very best luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kara. So before we get to the winners, we'd like to meet all of our participants and go through the list of 7 finalists. Now, these 7 finalists came after a very rigorous first regional round last week, where we had 160 speeches from nearly 45 campuses all over Turkey. That was a very difficult process last weekend, deciding who the best 7 were, because often the scores were very similar. So a lot of times it came down to difficult deliberation among the jury. But of course, we're here with the 7 finalists in the final round. Let's meet each of them, starting with the Aegean region winner, Lara Berke.
My name is Lara. I'm from the İzmir Güzelbahçe campus. I'm in the 9th grade, and I would like to thank everyone who gave me the opportunity to speak about these topics. It was overall an amazing experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Lara. Next up, I would like to introduce the Marmara region winner. That is Beryl Alkan from Darıca campus.
Hello, everyone. It's Beryl, and I'm a 9th grader from Darıca Bahçe College.
Great. Thank you so much, Beryl. Up next, we have the Mediterranean region winner. That's Selina Alpar from Mersin campus.
Hello to all of the jury members and all of the finalists. I'm Selina Amar. I'm a sophomore at Mersin Bahçeşehir Anatolian High School. I want to thank all of the jury members and our school for giving us the opportunity to speak about such important subjects. I wish success to all of the finalists. Thank you.
Thank you, Selina. Next, we have the Central Anatolian region winner, Mr. Orhan Serkan Utolu from Ankara.
Hi, I'm Orhan Serkan Utolu. I'm a 9th grader at Ankara Bahçeşehir 50th 50. Yıl Campus Science and Technology High School. It's an honor to be here with you, and I'm very happy to be in the top 7 of this competition. Thank you.
Great. Up next, we have our Southeastern Anatolian region winner, Miss Ecenur Anlar.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ecenur Anlar. I go to Gaziantep Campus Science and Technology of High School. And I'm really, and I go to 10th, I'm in 10th grade, and I'm really honored to be here.
Great, thanks. Up next, Eastern Anatolia region winner, Dilara Ruken Konuş from Malatya.
Hello, this is Dilara Konuş from the Malatya campus, and I am a 10th grader. I want to thank my teachers, my mom, and my best friend for always believing in me. And I think we all did amazing jobs, no matter how the results are going to be. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dilara. And finally, we have our Black Sea region winner, Elif Nur Turut.
Hi, everyone. I'm Elif Nur College, and I'm in the 10th grade. I want to thank all of you, and especially my English teacher, for this opportunity, for the supporters. I actually learned a lot from this competition while I research. I'm so excited, and I wish good luck for all the participants, but actually they don't need it because they're all really successful. That's all.
All right, thank you so much. So to all of our participants, we're now at the important time where we will go through the top 3 winners. Now, a little information for all of the viewers and the participants about how we made the decision. It was very difficult, as I said. So honestly, it had to come down to mathematics. We had to put all of the scores into a database, and we had to use the database to tell us who the winner was, in some cases separated only by decimal points. Also, as you know, last night on my Twitter account, I shared tweets of the first 2 minutes and 20 seconds of each of your speeches. And the results of that Twitter public vote competition were taken into account as well, and actually had a slight impact on at least one of the positions in our final 3. So without ado, I'd like to get started and announce the winners. For the 3rd place winner, the 2nd runner-up, I would like to turn it over to Ahmet Aydemir from Sifal Istanbul to announce the winner.
Thank you, Matthew. As you have mentioned, as Sifal Istanbul and United Nations Institute for Training and Research, we are working on developing an awareness of and building capacities for the achievement of Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. It is thereby my honor and my joy to announce a candidate who has done a great job of explaining how we can use innovative methods to find solutions to the problems that are caused by COVID-19 and afterwards. So from Rize campus, 10th grade, Elif Nur Turut is the second runner-up for the competition.
Thank you, Dr. Aydemir, and congratulations, Elif Nur. Your speech was great. We had a very tough decision for third place, honestly. For the rest of the people left out, you were literally left out by decimal points. It was a very tight finish for the third place. So congratulations, Elif Nur, along with the regional prizes, the deluxe mug from National Geographic, and also the power bank that you'll receive after the competition. You'll also receive a one-year subscription, both to print and online editions of National Geographic. So again, congratulations and thank you so much. Up next, we're going to move to our second place finisher. And we're going to get help again from Dr. Vatan Artaran all the way from Washington, D.C. to announce the second place finisher and the first runner-up.
Yes, congratulations, Elif Nur. I enjoyed your speech very much. And before announcing the second placer, let me tell this. While watching all of you, I felt that, the college, Bahçeşehir schools, all their teachers, their management, they are doing a great job. And I was a bit angry at them for putting me in this position because how are you going to select? You are, all of you, perfect, great. I really admired each one of you. And as I said, they are really doing such a great job with you. And I said, I don't want to be a juror again. If, all of the candidates are like this, how are you going to make a decision? As Matthew said, I'm not going over all my scores. I enjoyed every speech very much. And you can see all 5s and 4s. And only 1 or 2 points differences between each one of you. So I agree with Matthew that I'm sure, 100% sure that, you became the one that I'm going to announce now, became the second, and the other one became the first only by a decimal difference. Again, congrats to you all. This winner, what I enjoyed the most was the way that the whole speech was organized. I don't want to use she or he so that you don't get it. But, this person started with a guided fantasy and then ended the speech with that guided fantasy. That's what I liked the most compared with the others. Because, in essence, I think all of them are the winners. But that organization, I think you understood, you started to laugh, right? That organization really impressed me very much. And especially the way that you put a heavy weight on we should believe in our potential and that globally, all human beings, when we get together, we could have a sustainable recovery and we could help each other, especially the psychological problems that were caused by the COVID-19. We can just stick together and we can win this over together as humanity. So the second winner is, you tell me the name, I think you got it. Mersin Selina.
Thank you.
Great job, Selina. Congratulations. It really was an excellent speech. Both your regional round speech and your final speech were excellent. The entire jury was so impressed. And we all think that you are already a great speaker, but certainly have great potential moving forward for what you're going to do in your education and beyond. Now, we're getting to the first place winner, and I'd like to turn things over to our general manager, Ms. Özlem Dağ, to give the prize and to state the winner for the first place.
Teşekkürler Metin Hocam. Öncelikle bu global ailemizin çok değerli üyesi Bay Atlantik Üniversitemiz rektörümüze, Sinan Vatan Artaran hocamıza, Bahçeşehir Üniversitemizden Ahmet Aydemir hocamıza, çok değerli sponsorumuza, tüm öğretmenlerimize, öğretmenlerimize, öğrencilerimize törenimize katıldıkları için teşekkür etmek isterim. Sevgili öğrencilerimiz, sizler hemen her alanda başarılarınızla, duruşunuzla gurur kaynağımsınız. Ancak sizlerle en çok gururlandığım konulardan biri de düşünme tarzınız ve kendinizi ifade etme tarzınız. Değerli Sinem hocamın ifadesine gönülden katılıyorum. Hepiniz o kadar iyisiniz, o kadar başarılısınız ki hem çok gurur duyuyoruz sizinle hem de jürimize bu görevi verdiğimiz için ben de açıkçası bir küçük özür dilemek isterim. Çok zor olduğunu eminim Sinem hocam. Ama o kadar iyi ki bizim öğrencilerimiz, hepsiyle ayrı ayrı gurur duyuyorum. Hepsini gözlerinden öpüyorum, kucaklıyorum. Öncelikle bunu söylemek isterim. Çünkü onlarda birçok yetişkinde dahi var olmayan düşüncelerini son derece etkin ve doğru ifade edebilme becerisi var. Fazlasıyla var hem de. Üstelik kendilerini Türkçe olarak ifade ettikleri gibi İngilizce olarak da aynı başarıyla ifade ediyorlar. Bugün de bu etkinlikte de sürdürülebilir gelecek ve inovasyon hakkındaki düşüncelerini pandemi sonrası dünyayı değerlendirerek ifade ettiler ve birbirinden değerli jüri üyelerimiz tarafından da değerlendirildiler. Jüri üyelerimize katkıları için tekrar teşekkür ediyorum ama bu organizasyona liderlik eden yabancı diller direktörümüz Metin hocamız başta olmak üzere tüm hocalarımıza da ayrıca teşekkür etmek istiyorum. Birinciyi açıklayacağım. Ben de çok heyecanlıyım. Birincimizin konuşmasında en öne çıkan konulardan bir tanesini ve benim en çok etkilendiğim cümlelerden bir tanesini şöyle ifade edebilirim. Evet, bu süreç bir fırsat. Dünyayı daha iyi bir yer haline getirebilmek için gelecekte özellikle öğrencilerimizle ve gençlerle birlikte bu süreçte var olup inisiyatif alabilmek için bir fırsat. Dezavantajlı gruplar başta olmak üzere ihtiyacı olan tüm insanlar için bir araya gelmek için, gönlümüzle, aklımızla, varlığımızla bir araya gelmek için bir fırsat. Ve bunu ifade eden öğrencimiz, izninizle açıklıyorum. Birinciliği kazanan öğrencimiz sevgili Beril Alkan. Darıca Kampüsümüz 9. sınıf öğrencisi. Tebrikler Beril'cim. Ve katılan tüm öğrencilerimizi de Beril'le birlikte tekrar tebrik etmek istiyorum. Yürekten hepsini kutluyorum. Teşekkürler Metin hocam.
Thank you very much, Ms. Da. Congratulations to you, Beryl. Again, very difficult decision, but you were on the top in nearly every one of the jurors' ballots. We went back and watched your video, and we felt that it overall, the best, demonstrated the point and the theme of this competition, which was to discuss embracing innovation to achieve sustainability. And we thought it was a very sophisticated speech. We thought that you explained yourself very well. Your English was very strong. Pretty much every single criteria on our rubric was covered and you excelled in. So could you please tell us, Beryl, a little bit about your inspiration for the speech and a little bit more about yourself?
Wow, I honestly did not expect this at all. And I'm absolutely so honored to receive this. I want to thank all of you. Well, this is such an honor. Well, making that speech, I think what motivated me to do it was I embraced it fully. I knew what I was talking about and I cared about it. And I am such a talker. I talk a lot. So I also liked what I was doing. Wow. Thank you. Thank you to all.
Thank you, Beryl. And again, congratulations. As our grand prize winner, Beryl will receive a GoPro 7 Hero camera, along with all of the other prizes, which include a year's subscription to National Geographic, both the print and the online edition, a deluxe National Geographic mug, and also a deluxe mobile power bank charging station. All of those prizes will be shared by also the second and the third place winners as well. So Selena and also Elif Noor, you'll receive everything except for the GoPro, which is Beryl's, and you earned it. You did a great job. Now what I would like to do before we conclude the ceremony is to actually play your speech so that everyone can have a chance to see it one more time. Now, because we are on YouTube, please excuse us if there are some delays in the video. The sound comes through well, but we might break up a little on the video, but let's give it a try. Everyone, I've been told there's no sound. Please excuse the technical difficulty. Let's try this again.
In late 2019, and since then, our world has been facing a global crisis. The unexpected arrival of this virus had disastrous effects all around the world for sure, but it also showed us how vulnerable we are for the future challenges that we might face. So it is safe to say that the destructive effects of this virus might be an opportunity for us to build back better. Yet this requires bold and transformative actions to be taken in near future. This pandemic is standing in the way of all sustainable development goals. However, the one that is taking the hardest strike is goal number 1 of ending poverty. Because poverty is nowhere near ending right now. It is actually estimated to be increased by 500 million more people falling into poverty line due to coronavirus. Now, this is a severe issue that needs to draw attention globally, because considering that the virus targets the ones that are the weakest, that makes an additional of 500 million more people at high risk of mortality. Also, according to UN, the half of the world already doesn't have access to basic medical care. Under such unfair circumstances, without solidarity, protecting the vulnerable is beyond possible. As a consequence of that, the protection of the vulnerable and the poor and providing their needs must be identified as a global responsibility, and governments must take actions accordingly and swiftly. In order to do that, while keeping in mind that 44% of the most vulnerable countries are in debt distress, international debts must be cancelled so that the resources for that are immediately channeled towards human and healthcare services such as social protection. Also, humanitarian financing must be sustained to ensure that humanitarian assistance is reaching out to the ones in most need. Also, to make sure that every single person in this world are receiving medical care, the import taxes and restrictions must be cancelled, and right after this, the essential equipment and the services needed to fight this coronavirus pandemic must be reached out to the ones that are most vulnerable. Women, besides the poor, are also one of the most vulnerable during this crisis. UN shared a report that clearly states that if the lockdown continues for 6 more months, 31 million of additional gender-based violence cases and 13 million of child marriages are highly expected. This concludes that this pandemic is actually threatening to push back the limited progress made on gender equality. To prevent this from happening, special services such as emergency hotlines and police units and protocols for new shelters must be available to prevent and respond to gender-based violence. Also, response measures must address women's and young girls' needs and rights, especially with direct attention to gender-based violence, which has increased in many countries since the lockdown. The impacts of this crisis are differentiated on segments of the population, so nations should come together, taking into full account that the disadvantaged groups in all societies' needs and rights must be taken care of. As conclusion, one day this will all be over and the world, our big old friend, will keep turning. But for that to happen, we need to shape our response to this crisis accordingly to the Sustainable Development Goals for Agenda 2030. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay hopeful. We will see the flowers bloom again.
Very nice. Thanks again. Beryl, excellent job, excellent speech. To all of our finalists, excellent speeches. You know, I think all of us on the jury and now all of us all over Turkey can see we are in good hands with the youth, especially those that are like the ones that we've had the privilege to be around and to watch the speeches of these last 2 weeks. So thanks again to everyone. I'd like to give the final word to Erol Bey from Duru ELT and National Geographic. First of all, just to thank him again and to thank his entire organization for such generous sponsorship of this event and also to give concluding remarks. Erol Bey, please.
Well, this was, again, it was an honor to be part of this amazing organization. And listening again all these speeches and these wonderful students, it actually gave me and my organization hope. I'm sure you all think in the same way, because what happened was, it was an unfortunate event. We're talking about COVID-19, but this time it affected our respiration system, and it has like this 14, 15 days thing, but it can be changed. These things might happen to us anytime, anywhere. And knowing that the future isn't safe with this amazing youth and amazing kids, it's actually giving me hope. This is an amazing thing. And thank you again for actually making us part of this. It was an amazing thing.
Thank you again, Mr. Artun. So to all of you, to all the viewers and all the participants in the meeting, thanks so much for your time. Jurors, again, thanks. Students, again, thanks for your effort and your energy. To all of you, have a great night. And again, congratulations to the best winners.